Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your 2026 horoscope forecast predictions. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, which is right here, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check in the description box below. All right, my beautiful darlings. So first we're going to start with your astrology for the year. Of course, I'm using tarot, so just check the sign you always check. Then we're going to look at your romantic love life. Then we're going to look at your current finance, and then some advice. And if you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. All right, you ready? All right, I know a lot of you are excited. Why? Because I have my other screen back. All right. This is a surprise for the 2026 reads. All right, so how is Gemini's astrology going to be affected for 2026? Show me the cards you need to see. Show me the cards you need to see. All right, so let's just do this. Libra. Okay, we got second house, Mars, Mercury, North Node, 12th house. All right, so let's just talk about what each one of these means, and then we'll bring it together as a whole picture, because I like to be clear cut, and I feel like when I try to take each card, it's not making it very clear cut to you guys. So let's make it clear cut. Okay, Libra means relationships. Okay, it means the public at large. It means partnership, business partnerships. Second house means family. It means resources. It means the food you eat. Okay, so actually also the second house is your voice, and Mars is, of course, that energy of let's get stuff done. Come on, let's go for it. Okay, drive, movement. Okay, when you feel like you're kind of dragged down, that's how you know something's up with your Mars. Okay, so we also got Mercury, which deals with communication, written communication, verbal communication, and intelligence. We got North Node, which is Rahu energy, which deals with your destiny and your future. And 12th house that represents past lives. It represents subconscious mind. It represents isolation, separate. Just think about the Hermit card energy. Okay. And also the Five of Pentacles. Hermit card energy, Five of Pentacles. Surrendering to things, letting things go. Okay, that is 12th house. That's why it's such a spiritual house, because what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to get rid of attachments in this world. So that's a part of the 12th house energy, right? Getting rid of those attachments so we can move on to a higher plane of existence. Okay, so let's bring it together as a whole. What am I picking up on here? I feel like things will come into balance with you. Actually, they'll be very balanced for you guys, especially around finances. You'll be very driven, and you'll get to the point. You'll get things done. Through this communication, you'll realize some kind of vital communication that you're going to have with someone. This is going to lead you, and actually it's kind of more, this destiny is more of a spiritual aspect. And also some of you guys, you're going to collaborate with someone. You're going to collaborate with someone, which is going to increase your resources. And there is a situation where, well, I feel like, okay, this is going to be a very specific message. Okay, so it's almost like it's a lot about technology. It's a lot about technology, okay? It's something inventive, it's something creative, it's something that's different about this technology. And because you're going to utilize this, technology, and this is actually going to help you. Some of you guys are going to start working from home or making money. Some of you guys are going to have a situation where you're going to be able to kind of like sit back, relax, and kind of do things on your own, because I get the sense that I see you in a work environment that you're able to do things by yourself, okay? You're learning something here. I know I don't see the Sagittarius energy, but I feel, but also we have Mercury here. So you are using your intelligence to use some kind of technology that's helping you to kind of be independent. That's what I feel like, okay? So, all right, this year. So you're using your resources wisely with this collaboration that you got going on, this partnership that you got going on, is going to help you with your resources. You're really driven towards this, really passionate about it, actually. Okay, so some of you also with the 12th house being there could be feeling a lot more spiritual too, doing a lot more meditation as well, and really driven towards that this year. So I'm just letting stuff come to me, because that's what you do. You're supposed to just tune in. But also I'm trying to be clear cut, so because I don't want there to be a state of confusion, like, all right, what are you getting at here? What are you getting at? Because I do a lot of personal reads, and people are like, all right, this is how you become a better reader. Okay, what are you getting at? Okay, so what is going to happen with my Gemini's romantic love life for the next 12 months? Show me cards you need. Show me the cards I need to see. 2026. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. All right, so we're going to take a look at this. All right, so this is going to be the first half, second half, the end of the year. 4 months, 4 months, 4 months, okay? That's how I want you to think about it. We're going to use the Kipper card as the clarifier. What's going to happen in my Gemini's romantic love life for the next 12 months, please? Romantically, show me cards you see. Show me cards I need to see. Okay, so you start out with making a choice. You're stuck in the middle of the situation. You got to make a decision. There are options here in a state of confusion. There's a person around this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Something about this situation involves this divine timing. And the confusion is causing delays. Or with Lenormand, it can show that there could be an infringing party or more than one person, okay? There is some kind of gift or sense of charity, or someone gives you a gift here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Let's see more information. So I don't know what to do. I'm so confused. I want to speak to you about this truth. And there's a surprise about it. Something about it's not a coincidence. It's something about this mountain. Because with Lenormand, it can be very literal. Be a mountain. And a surprise about this. What is going to happen my Gemini's romantic love life 2026? Show me cards I see. Show me cards I need to see. So I don't know what to do. I know the timing is right for this commitment. I know I got to make a decision very soon. There's something about this mountain and a state of confusion, because something about it's not a coincidence. So you realize some kind of significant sign here. You're like, this is not a coincidence. I'm really surprised about this. I'm going to speak to this person. I know this was destined to be together. Interesting, very interesting stuff coming up for you guys. The beginning of the year here. It's very definitive for you. Okay. So that also could explain that Jupiter energy, the 12th house energy we saw, very spiritual oriented there at the beginning. There's no coincidence about this person. And now you're kind of like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Now I can make a decision about long-term commitment. I finally can, because I know we're destined to be together, and you get this surprise about this truth about this. Okay, so now 4 months in, 4 months, 4 months. Okay, so middle of the year. You guys are getting so much attention with the 6 of Wands energy. You better dress up, look good, okay? Looking good, Gemini, okay? There could be a boss. There could be a nurturing figure around this, or someone who was trying to get control around this situation when it comes to love. So because you're getting a lot of attention, someone may feel very possessive or controlling about this situation when it comes to you. And then you're going to feel like, I want to run in a big circle with this person, because they may be very jealous, okay? They may be very jealous, very wanting to like have you all to themselves. It seems like you're going around in circles here and trying to heal this situation and making an effort towards the future. So there's a love connection here, but they may be very possessive, controlling. Okay, bear cards when somebody's very like protective. It also can be somewhat like a little bit more like latchy, very latchy. Okay, you have a latchy connection there. And there's this concern, you're getting all this attention, Gemini, and it's like, I want to hold you close to the vest. I don't want to let you go, you know. So there's like a defensiveness, like, okay, you're making me feel a little standoffish, okay? and there's this strong focus on work because of it. And then I see, yeah, there's definitely romance here. Okay, so you start out with this destined connection. You're able to make a decision towards long-term commitment, okay? You're realizing this is not a coincidence. You're surprised about this truth. You have this love. You want to make this effort. There's this romance here, but there's a very latchy kind of energy. Okay, so then I see the end of the year here. I see this reconciliation with someone, apology, something about this friend around this, and a reaction about it. Child card, or this can be a child around this. Could be talking about starting a family. Could be talking about a younger Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We see main person surrounding this as well. Whoever your main person is that you would consider a main person for that time period. They're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I want to apologize about this childishness of this friend and this reaction to it. Now, we got the Five of Pentacles energy. So either someone's spending money on you or there's concern about losing you. What's that about? There's a sense of direction. You guys are getting a sense of direction here when it comes to this opportunity or offer. Okay, let's bring it together as a whole. I want to be in a long-term committed romantic relationship with you because I love you. But I feel a little bit rushed and I know I have to make a decision very soon. I want to make the effort. I want to talk with you. I know we're destined to be together and I have feelings for you and I'm ready to make an offer. Ace of Pentacles kind of energy here. You have uncertainty of whether or not there's a happy outcome for you because there's this kind of concern about isolation, separation, or this wanting to focus on yourself because of money. And I see that there's something about this letter, message, document, paperwork, or communication that's causing you a little bit of stress and doing a lot of soul searching about how to heal this or fix this and bring this into balance. You're in a state of shock about, you know, these people around this or more than one person, and you're trying to heal. You're realizing that there's a blessing in divine timing. You're trying to make the best decision for yourself for the long term. When it comes to reconciliation or fixing the situation, you're still at a crossroads of what to do with the main person. So it seems to me like you are not exactly ready. I feel like you get into this situation with this person and then you feel a little bit rushed. And then you're having a conversation because you're like kind of like standoffish because you feel like maybe it's a little bit too much for you. And there's a reaction because you're trying to have a conversation about this opportunity or offer. They do want to, there's an offer being presented here and a want for long-term commitment. So I see very soon this deep love and a heart-to-heart conversation about love and romance. When it comes to long-term commitment, there's a little bit of a rush energy when it comes to this offer opportunity because of the sense of destiny. So it's like unexpected for you. So I see the timing is right, but there's delays and challenges in this surprise because of this sense of control and trying to heal this work situation. And this friend and your main person and trying to find a sense of direction. I don't know what to do. I know there's a lot of attention. I want to reconcile, but I'm confused because I don't want to go around in a big circle because of this child and this person. And I feel defensive about getting hurt and concerned about this surrendering to this situation. So the situation is kind of complex. So that's why there's a hesitation here of moving forward. Even though your person wants to move forward, I just feel like you guys are kind of concerned about repeating the same patterns, maybe seeing similar things with this person that you saw with another person from the before. So it troubles you a bit. And you feel like this person's very much attached to you, very attached to you. Maybe it makes you feel a little bit standoffish, a little bit detached from it. And you're kind of like, so yes, it starts out great, but then it's like, you guys, I know it's a bit of a cliffhanger by the end of the year, but you're just trying to decide what you want to do with that offer. Okay, so what is going to happen with my Gemini's career and finance for 2026? And by the way, also stick with me till the end. I'm going to talk about the best months for ex returns and new love. Show me the cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to. Okay, what do we got here? Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and we got the Nine of Swords. Let's clarify. What's going to happen, my Gemini's career and finance for the month, for 2026? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so what do we got here? We got, you guys are going to have to make a choice. There's some positive changes coming in. You're collaborating with somebody, teaming up with someone for this money and finance situation. So you got improvements in money because this collaboration, teaming up with someone. There's someone who's really helping you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, masculine, to gain some kind of knowledge, or somebody of you guys are writing a book, or you're getting some kind of knowledge here, book card energy, okay? The middle of the year, I see that you're really putting the work in. Eight of Pentacles energy when it comes to your money. Some of you guys are working towards maybe purchasing an asset, like a car or something like that, or there's a focus on travel or moving. You are really being patient, bringing things into balance by the middle of the year. Things are going in your favor, and it looks like you may be receiving some extra money with the Six of Pentacles energy. This is a real blessing, divine timing. Things are going in your favor. So far, so good with career and finance. Now, the end of the year, there are some things you have to resolve from before, okay? Five of Cups energy, main person, okay? So there's a new idea, a new understanding, a new perspective with the Page of Swords. So you're trying to find some direction around this. You get into that mode of like self-doubt, so just be careful about that, okay? And this, when it comes to your work, and so you start to question, like, what am I doing? By the end of the year, you're like questioning. So it's interesting because actually your romantic love life is mirroring your career and finance here, because you start to, and that's interesting because we talked about the fact that your astrology has what? Rahu, and then which is destiny, and then Pisces, which is about wanting to be alone, kind of being feeling a bit isolated, wanting to separate. And it's literally what's going on with your romantic love life and your career and finance. You start to question everything, even in your romantic love life by the end of the year here, the last 4 months here. Oh my goodness. Okay. But financially it's doing good, but be careful about your thought process about everything, because it's like you're going to be like, oh God, I don't know if I'm going in the right direction when it comes to my work, and I'm worried about this. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I should follow this new idea. You know, that's where you get towards the end of the year here. So don't worry, I'm going to give some advice, and then, but before I do that, I'm going to go and find out what are the best months for let's say, best months for new love. What's the best months for Gemini for new love for 2026? Okay, April, October, and September. Okay. How about ex returns? What's the best month for them to reconcile with their ex? For those that want to. I know I'm going to hear about in the comments. Okay. March, November, and August. So you got one coming up. Okay. Now let's get some advice. Can I have some advice to help Gemini for the 2026 and what they would be helpful for them to know? Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. I'm going to use two different decks on this because I found that this deck could be useful as far as giving more information. Okay, so what could help Gemini for 2026? What do they need to know? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, let's clarify that one. Oh, okay. All right, so when it comes to your sense of freedom, focus on living in the moment, having a good time, and trusting in the process. There is some delays coming up when it comes to going out having a good time, because you're going to do something you did before. Some of you guys, there could be this child situation coming up, or possibly even talking about starting a family here. And we see this money situation presenting itself when it comes to work. All right. You're going to be really happy. There's going to be a sense of wisdom around your destiny if you pay attention to your intuition. Okay, so it is saying that you could find a good sense of direction this year if you really listen to your intuition, okay? So what is it saying? It's saying time to act. So this year it's going to be get moving, get going, do some stuff. When it comes to these unsettling plans, you're going to have to take control of this. There may be too much contemplation about pleasure with friend, okay? And it says that you can really focus on this year a lot of spiritual development. So they're saying when you deal with a situation with this unsettling time, okay, it'll be time to move, keep going, all right? Don't feel like, don't get in that, remember we were looking at that for your romantic love life as well as your career and finance. There was this, I don't know what I want to do, and you kind of go into that place of like, but that's the best time for you guys not to just so go out and have friends and be destructive, but it's saying meditate, contemplate, focus on the higher aspect of that, okay? Instead of going down here, okay, because that's what I feel like it's saying to you, instead of taking that approach. You know how when we get fed up, we're like, I'll just watch a movie, I'll just have a piece of chocolate cake. You know, no, use this as a means of growing spiritually, meditation, contemplation. Use this as a way of evolving. Think about it from a higher perspective, okay? All right, my beautiful Geminis. Of course, you want to take my advice if you want to. I love you guys so much. If you guys look at this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.